Hi, my beautiful twin flame babies. I hope all is well with you guys. Thank you guys so much for the continuing love and support of the channel, guys. And if you have not already, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. So, I'm going to start off by getting you guys some spiritual messages, of course. And we're going to see what's going on in the energy. So, let's see what's going on. Let's get some spiritual messages. Oh, well, we're going to take them all. First card we got out here is listen to the voice within when it persists. So this is all about you guys' intuition. Your spirit team is definitely sending you some type of confirmation on something. We also have endurance is the key to success. That's all about pushing forward and making movements regardless, of anything. So this is all about pushing through. All right. We also have inner space and universal knowledge. So this could be, I'm hearing brain fog. So some of you guys could be feeling a bit foggy. Or you could feel like it's a fog message. Like, I feel like this is what this is, but I don't really know. Keep pushing forward in that direction. And if there's nothing that stops you from going, that's going to give you the confirmation that this is where you need to go. This is what you need to be doing, right? We also have all is well. So that's them letting you know that we there. Number 12 is here, goes up to a 3. Angel number 333 is all about angelic support. So you are being supported on your journey. Happiness is freedom from fear. That's all about you guys allowing things to just flow naturally and not allowing fear-based thinking or fear of making a mistake keep you in this place of stagnancy, right? Carry the torch for others to see it. Wake up the world. This is all about you guys sharing your gift. Your spirit guide can lead you, but can't do it for you. Some of you guys, your spirit team has already shown you something, but you could be allowing fear to keep you in this place of stagnancy. And they're letting you know that we're here to support you. We can get you to the line, but we can't get you across the finish line. Like, you have to do this part. Like, we've gotten you this far, but this is as far as we can go. I was actually looking at Percy Jackson. I think it was I can't remember what, the lightning thief. That's what I looked at last night. And they had to go on this boat thing to go save his mama from, I'm assuming it's hell. It was Hades. And the guy that got them there, which was their spirit guide on that particular part of the journey to get to that place, he said, this is as far as I go. Y'all got to do the rest. So this is like a confirmation here. Heal yourself to heal the world. That's all about, oh my God, this was in my head. Universal love is true love, so love all. It's like just accepting your journey, your path. Like, I know I went through that. I know that hurt me, but all of that was for my greater good. And I feel like when you look at things from that perspective, it'll give you the confidence that you need to step over that fear and just walk your path with your head up instead of like with your head down. Like, I'm worried, I'm scared. I'm hearing the word timid, So this is all about you guys just like, okay, this is mine. This is my journey. You know what I mean? I went through that, yeah, but I know that I'm good. I got through that part. God protected me while I was going through that part. So I have to trust him on the other half of this journey too. This new journey that I'm about to begin. And there's so much more to you than you think. And this is all about you guys walking with your head high. I went through all these different things so that I can get the wisdom that I needed to continue to push forward on my journey. So yeah, a lot of messages out here. So I took them all. Maybe it's because I took a couple days off. Like, you know what? You're going to tell them everything. BD. I got that. So let's see. Let's get the twin flame message. All right. True love. All right. Unexpected. And then we also have new love. Ooh. So listen. This is a divine connection. You guys already know this. Okay. New love or a new phase in love is beginning. I feel like I could read it both ways because some of you guys have not yet even encountered your twin flame. So that will be considered new love. And for those of us who know who our twin is, we're beginning a new phase now that we've closed out the old cycle, the old way of doing things. So there's some type of unexpected shift that's occurring here for everybody. I feel as a collective. Mutual symbiotic is here. This is a beneficial and balanced connection. Both partners have the same feelings, ideas, values, and shared life goals. So you have to know that we have the same feelings, ideas, values, and shared life goals. You have to understand that we've also have shared bad experiences. So I think that that's where the compassion comes in at, you know, like for me, for example, I had a traumatic past, you know, and it wasn't, I experienced some trauma with my twin, but most of my trauma comes from childhood or, you know, other relationships in my life that have failed, whether they were platonic or romantic ones. And I've chosen not to carry those burdens with me. And I've been working on closing out the old narrative and trying to do things differently by thinking differently and allowing my twin to go through whatever they're experiencing at this time, and understanding that we've had shared life experiences as far as our trauma and our hurts and our betrayals and the way that we respond to relationships, period. So I extend grace to him, you know what I'm saying? And I don't put any expectations on anything. I don't expect you to be perfect because I don't need you expecting me to be perfect. I need to be allowed to make mistakes along the way. And I need to allow him to make mistakes along the way as well. So that's all about mutual symbiotic. Mutually feeling the same way. And I think that that's where a lot of the twin flame journey kind of gets a bit conflicted, because sometimes we expect people to behave the way that we want them to, and sometimes they don't have the bandwidth to do that, or we expect them to handle trauma the same way that we handle trauma. And I had to learn on this journey that it took a lot for me to get into this place that I'm in. And I had support along the way to help me. I know that a lot of the masculines, they don't have the same support as the feminine, because being vulnerable is not something that's being taught taught in their community. Like, it's okay for them to cry. It's okay for you to feel betrayed. It's okay to say that I feel played. And a lot of the times for them, they don't respond to it in an emotional, available place. They respond to it with ego. And feminists, we do too, by masking our feelings and our emotions, saying that it doesn't hurt that bad, or I'm okay. Deep down, we're not okay. You know what I'm saying? So, doing things differently, I feel, is the challenge here for sure. Lessons of Mars: purely physical, sexual attraction, fire and passions run fast and burn fast without other elements. So you have to know that. I think that's another thing on the journey that you learn that I think is very hurtful, but there's a level of acceptance that has to occur. It's like, I'm starting to see that a lot of the connections that I thought, especially on a romantic level, that I thought were true love connections, were just physical connections. Like, if you take the physical attraction off of the table, or the sexual chemistry that we share, what is left? And when I looked at it, it's like, oh my God, I've never been in love before until I met this person. You know what I mean? So, it's all about triggers, thinking differently, which, that's something that we're discussing here. And really just looking at things from a totally different perspective. And that's where a lot of the delays come from. When you learn to look at your journey as more of a lesson and a blessing instead of a burden, and understand this is why I went through this, so that I can get to this place. I'm hearing stepping stool. This was part of the divine plan, right? So yeah. All right, so the Two of Pentacles is here, which is, juggling, doing some backwards and forward here. And I definitely feel like that has a lot to do with being in and out of the emotions here, especially with this Eight of Swords energy, and trying to find a way to get out of this stuck place. And that's where the stagnancy comes from. And I feel like the hangman is somebody who's definitely knowing that I'm ready to make forward movement, but how do I do this? And overthinking it. And that's where the devil likes to play in our field a lot of the times, especially when we're trying to lift our energy, lift our vibrations. He likes to play in our mental field. And the way that we respond to whatever it is that is triggering us at that time, he loves that because it keeps us in hangman instead of pushing us into that chariot energy, which is making forward movement regardless of like whatever. The chariot is somebody who just, I'm moving. I don't know what this chariot gonna stop it, but I'm moving, you know. So I definitely feel like that cycle is closing out. Because someone in the connection, and it could be both of you guys because we have the mutual symbiotic, but one or both twins now are being able to free themselves from whatever this karmic tie is, you know. So the devil card here and the world card, Page of Cups, somebody's ready to communicate. And there could have also been a barrier here, being able to be vulnerable with the energy. So I definitely feel like either this could be 3D communication or 5D. It just all depends on where you guys are. But there is some communication that is going to be coming through here that I don't feel like you guys are going to see coming. And it's going to put things that you thought that you were actually thinking. It's the complete opposite of what you thought. Because I know a lot of the times when there is no communication, or the communication is bare minimum, or it's like that stepping on eggshells type of energy, it allows us to create our own narrative, our own story, to believe that we're not on the same page. But I feel like this communication right here is like we are on the same page, you know. So with the Two of Pentacles here, yep, that's like the end. Like there could have been some backwards and forward in here, maybe with the transformation. Could have something to do with like a karmic energy that they were connecting to. Yeah. Queen of Swords is here. Why is this Queen of Swords energy present? Let's see. The Justice card is here. Yeah, they're definitely going through some type of ending here, for sure. They're going through some type of separation. I'm hearing legal separation for some of you guys. Let's put the T around it. Could be a marriage. They could have a karmic marriage that they could have been tied into. What's the T? Happiness hater is here, and that's that physical attraction. It's almost like they're starting to see the same thing that you saw. This was just a physical connection, but when I take the physical attraction off of the table, I don't like you that much. You know? So they're definitely recognizing that whoever they were dealing with was just somebody who was just creating obstacles for them, starting drama for their lives. And they've gotten fed up with it. I'm tired. You know, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the same thing. On this energy could have also been someone that was maybe trying to threaten them or make them feel like they can't stand alone without them. So there was a lot of codependency here in this situation. But it's like they're starting to see straight through this. But this was a trauma bonding connection for sure with the child neglect. So maybe these two energies were bonding based off of the fear of being alone. You know, and it happens. But anyway, with the Eight of Swords energy out here, I definitely feel like this person is definitely trying to prepare to come towards you with some sort of apology here. And they're ready to just stand up to the plate. So that Tower, you guys aren't going to see this coming. This energy is definitely in this energy of following their intuition at this time. And they're ready to take that leap of faith. 1333 on my phone. And with the Hangman card here, that's where the confusion, that's what I'm saying. It's almost like they were receiving the wrong messages because they were overthinking something. Or this energy could have been maybe playing mind games on them. That was what was making them move so slow, their anxiety. It's almost like whoever this energy is was making them feel like they weren't enough. So this is like it's like somebody was in their energy making them self-sabotage you guys' connection. And self-sabotage themselves, you know. For sure, for sure. Yep. But this is the thing. Cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. They're choosing better. They're cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. So they're definitely cutting ties with something that no longer serves them. You know, they definitely been taking the time out to themselves to heal. We got marriage out here. And keys on the ring here. So I definitely feel like they're starting to see that I don't want to be out here doing this extra. They're no longer they're not in this energy of wanting to hide how they truly feel anymore, you know. The chaser is here. A lot of the times when people fear abandonment, they do deal with other codependencies, you know, whatever the case may be. But I definitely feel like now that you guys are no longer, it's almost like the runner. I don't know. It's like you guys have maybe switched places. So maybe the chaser is now is no longer the runner, or however that goes. I can't remember my mind. But anyway, that's what I'm seeing, guys. Yep, look, that's that Fool card, poker face, are ready to come towards you. Told you, the runner. Fear of intimacy, running away. So I think that you guys are kind of switching the energies, you know. Y'all have stopped that cycle of being the chaser and the runner and the connection, and somebody's just stopped. You know, healing heart is here, and they're definitely ending a karmic relationship. Coffin is here, and twin flame is trying to pop out. All right. But anyway, that is the reading, guys. I hope this helps, and until next time, I'll talk to you later.